Hello and welcome to Earth Trifle. Well, I don't know if you know this, but we've been planting loads of trees here in France. Loads of trees. We're trying to plant 1,000 or more trees on 2 hectares of land. Now we've made a discovery about one of the trees that we have planted, and we are going to be propagating these as well. And this happens to be a tulip tree. Now there is controversy about the tulip tree in places like Puerto Rico and places like that, because it is an invasive species. So you have to be a little bit careful. Now they're actually removing a lot of these trees, which is a little bit of a concern because they store a lot of carbon. They're one of the best trees for storing carbon. Now, the reason for that is got these little microfibrils, which are really, really, really long, and there's a lot of surface area and what have you with the leaves that can absorb the carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere and store that actual carbon in the tree for very long periods of time. And it is a large tree. They do live a long time. You know, a bit like the oaks and what have you, but these store more carbon. Now, there's been research done by Cambridge University, and they've found that this particular tree is an excellent solution, or it'll help anyway, to storing carbon better than any mechanical form of carbon storage. Don't forget, these systems that they're building all over the place take energy which obviously requires heat to produce. Even if it's using solar and what have you, it's still using energy to produce the solar panels and so forth. But this particular tree has evolved over many, many, many years, and is believed to have evolved from the magnolia tree. Now, you know, the magnolia tree has also got very large leaves, like the tulip tree. Also got very large trumpet-like flowers. Beautiful, beautiful trees. And it's thought, or with the research, they believe it's actually evolved with the environment, as though it's been designed to capture carbon. I find it absolutely fascinating, I really do. Now, they found that wherever these trees are planted, it has a low carbon footprint, low carbon, the carbon level's lower, wherever these trees are planted in mass. But like I said, they are actually invasive as well, so you have to be careful. So, where we are in France, because they're not native for France, they're native for Africa, you see. Rainforest, anyway, near the equator. They're not going to be as invasive as they would be. But you see, you have to manage these things. So you don't want to be planting too many next to each other. You've got to make sure there's other varieties of trees, such as oaks and what have you, that are also a good, strong tree and unlikely to be dominated by the tulip tree. But you see, it's very tempting, isn't it? Just to plant these things all over the place, because they have a beautiful flower and they have a lovely leaf and what have you, but you have to be sensible, you do. And it's the same about all the trees that we're planting in our rewilding project here in France. Now, if you want to be a part of that, there is a GoFundMe link down below where you can have your very own tree. And we will put a sign with the tree. I'll make a sign to go with the tree. If you have a loved one, or maybe a birth of a child, what have you, or pet, or whatever, we'll put that with the tree. Now, we've got 2 hectares of land, we're planting 1,000 trees plus we're doing arbours and that. We've had some lovely requests, and one was for the people of Gars, what have you, in memory of, and we're building an arbour, a smallish arbour of about around 20 plus trees, and I'll be building a bench to go in there as well. I'm a woodworker, you see. But anyway, if you want to be a part of our project here, follow the GoFundMe link down below. But it's just a nice thing to do, to be a part of, really. Now, we came up with this mad idea a couple of years ago now, and we've been progressing with it, and there's been a learning curve, you see. It's not just about chucking loads of trees in the ground as quickly as you possibly can. It's about managing the trees and actually looking after, but also we're propagating trees, also we're buying trees as well, the more unusual varieties, to give us the ability to grow more of them. Now, this particular tree here, this tulip tree, you can propagate very similar to the willow, for instance. So, for instance, we can take a semi-hardwood cutting, we can place it in the ground, and it should produce roots. yeah, maybe a bit of hormone rooting powder maybe, or chuck it in a bucket for a week, and you'll see little nodules appear on the actual stems. And then you can place them in the ground or in a pot ready to plant on. So that's what we're going to be doing with this tulip tree. We're going to be growing more of them. That we are. Anyway, if you want to be part of it, don't forget the old GoFundMe, the link down below, which we do upload more information about this project on as well. And, and follow the channel. Toodaloo. Oh yeah, by the way, we've got a rewilding channel as well. It's just called Rewilding. That it is. And I do upload regular videos on there about the project as well as this channel. Anyway, it's time for me to go. So say toodaloo, So toodaloo, put me all like button, will you?